got to fix this.
Hey, welcome to Noise Pollution. I'm with Bobby. You're also in the studio with the wonderful and effervescent Greg. How are you, mate?
I'm alright, mate. Just still in search of Spasso, but I'm here.
It's 15:53 on the 13th of July, and you've got some Bobby. Some bloody Bobby. Here's how I've lived most recently. Very recently with Greg. Here we are, guzzling away.
Oh, this nice stuff. Whatever that
the
is.
Cheds.
Yeah, Ched's very nice.
Oh, thank you so much for commenting on that. If anyone would like to buy some Ched, feel free to email us or you could try and guess the numbers. We've got some. We've got a WhatsApp connected to it. You could try and guess the numbers. Anyway, I digress. Let me...
do they get a free bottle of Ched if they get it right?
Free bottle of Ched. Brilliant. Yeah, let's just download my nervous system. Here is what I've been up to recently, Greg. Probably just much of the same. 8:22.
Still got my eye mask on.
Oh, yeah, Greg's playing guitar. I've taught you how to play the guitar, basically. I don't want to seem like I'm hogging...
Well, no one else has taught me, so yeah.
I taught you how to play the guitar, didn't I? Yeah. What are you playing there? Nice A chord?
Kind of A. Go on, I was going to accompany you to your little shower.
Go on, let me do my... It's not... Well, I don't know what I'm doing here, actually.
Is that washing or...?
Got quite a big action-packed day planned today.
What are you wearing on your head?
It's a Masks of Mayfair eye mask with scented with lavender. Ooh. And it really helps me. It's like a luxurious eye mask.
I'm glad I asked.
So I've started videoing feeding Con because she's a real babe of a dog. She's not with me at the moment, which we'll see. She's still with us, as in she's alive. I did some washing. Look at this, chores.
Chores.
I've resisted being the kind of person that likes chores all my life, but now I like chores, and I've matured.
Well, it's a meditation.
It really is,
and it's like when you can
bring that up to you. Bring that sucker up to you.
Yeah. It's a meditation, isn't it? So, it's when you sort of got that focus, and I like what you do by filming your meditation chores. So you're sort of proving to yourself you've got to do it. It's very good.
Yeah, I think this podcast is an outshooting of me just trying to do chores.
Yes.
And this is almost like this is the crescendo of all the chores, which is to put out like a thing. Sorry for making you... I mean, I don't know. It is entertaining. I feel like it is... I don't live a... even though I'm talking about chores all the time, it's...
Chores.
I mean, hopefully it's not boring.
No, listen, honestly...
I mean, I don't care if it's boring because at the end of the day, this is the best life I can manage, you know what I mean?
Let me say, what's clever about it, what I find really appreciative, is it's an honest sort of experience where you're testing yourself to actually do this stuff. And then even the podcast itself is part of that meditation practice.
I haven't actually done my meditation today. Here's there's a clip from a Joe Rogan thing I was watching where he talks about these gamers in Korea. You can see there if you timestamp it, 2 hours and 50 minutes in. He's talking about these gamers in South Korea. They're professional, like kids in school, and they get paid. Masseuses will come into school because they're that knackered. And Joe Rogan goes, "Oh, it's actually a career move, and he didn't realize the joke was there because they were from Korea." And he said, like, kind of unironically, "That's a good career move." I made some peanuts. I might just scrub through peanut butter, and then I attempted to
cool down a bit. Ooh. Pretty much done all the
kitchen chores. What else did I get up to? Did a load of washing. Again, it just feels really nice. Like I didn't have my phone playing any music or anything. It was just pure silence, pegging myself, pegging me clothes, pegging me for mercy. It was dogs can eat blueberries. I don't know if you've ever fed a dog a blueberry and panicked.
No, I haven't ever fed my dog. Wouldn't eat a blueberry, but okay.
Well, I freeze them, so they're like little. You bite into them, they're like little sorbet. Yeah. It's like it's like frozen blueberries.
Yeah, I get what you're saying there. Yeah.
So I gave her one and then immediately Googled it. I've started making chocolate as well, even though I
finally plucked up the courage to make some chocolate. So I've got my Premier chocolate refiner. It's got two of these stones that I'm...
So I had to clean that thoroughly. There's some cacao nibs and some butter. It's I realised then I had to actually nip to... here's Connie hiding away. I had to nip to Windmill to pick up some stuff. So here's me trying to retrieve Connie in an ethical way. Just end up... we've got this big
What, you've put her into there now?
I put her into this. This is an empty 5-litre laundry detergent thing that we can refill.
Oh, right, okay.
So I take that with me that I'm probably explaining there very thoroughly. And then ironically, I pumped my bike tyre up.
Oh, no.
And you'll find out...
You didn't.
I pumped it up. I'm gonna go on a trip. I'm gonna pump my bike tyre up. I'm gonna get Connie in this front thing here. And then there was a guy wheeling. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
It was like it's like we were in ET or something, and Connie was the alien, and then this guy starts.
God, he's just about to take off. Could you imagine? Oh yeah, go on. You got.
So I was so pleased because he did a wheelie. He did a wheelie before.
Yeah.
In the road, and I was like, oh, I had my phone in my bag. Got my phone out. God, I hope he does another wheelie, and it was just a really good one. That. Great. Thanks, Scally lads. And then we went through the park. There were some guys with fishing gear.
Yes.
Some real ultra scouse guys fishing. So this is the part of the park where she gets a real run on.
Okay.
So she will Princes.
Nice.
So between Egbert Road and Windmill. So she'll
big run this time, Tom.
She'll get a real run the whole time.
Yeah.
Which I enjoy. This is an establishing shot of Windmill. So Connie, real team player. She'll stay in the.
Very good in a little basket.
And then I'm refilling it. Bought a load of stuff.
Good.
Spent like 70 quid in there on some
good like bit of soap.
On some soap and some bread and some cheeses. Yeah. And then Connie gets another big run. I feel like if one, sometimes it's hard for a human because we're so complicated to be happy. But as long as if I know that Connie is happy when she's just out in the world, it's like at least one of us is guaranteed to be happy, and that's
nice. That's nice. I see what you're saying now.
Here's her defecating, and then me picking it up and
very good.
Putting it in the thing. It's all love.
Good.
She's having a real run here.
She's a bit lighter now.
She's a bit shiter.
Whoa! How much fun! Up, come on! Yeah.
She didn't. So I had like a load of veggies actually strapped to the back of my. These bags are horrendous, so I had to double bag these eco bags, and then I got a load of.
Rob had a load of stuff on his bike.
I had a load of stuff on my bike. So here's all the wonderful ingredients that I got. I did a beat as well, Greg, before we came in, and you added to it. Feeding Con, yeah. So we did it. Yeah, I've started doing beats, haven't we? And so we
started. Now we're stopped quite quickly.
This wasn't a heavy salad. This was in fact a light salad that I made. There was no.
So B12. Just go back to that B12 if we can.
B12 thing, yeah. So
B12, apparently, if you take B12 2 weeks before travelling to a country with mosquitoes, they won't bite you.
So I've always added this nutritional yeast flakes to my baked beans.
Does it make your wee smell though?
It doesn't. I mean, I don't. Sometimes because the olfactory system, it only really senses change. So maybe because I'm used to the smell of my wee, and maybe because I've had it in my diet for a while, I'd only really notice a change. Like the asparagus effect or what have you.
Oh my god! The say that again.
The asparagus effect. So I was having pine kernel. The asparagus effect.
The asparagus effect.
Here's some chili flakes. Just a bit of sauerkraut, mate. It's just I felt really happy again. Hannah's away. She's in.
I felt really happy again. Hannah's away. I let that sentence.
That sounds bad. And there was definitely a comma in there.
Yes, there was a comma.
So I've been able to sustain myself and make my food, and all this. This was quite a snazzy meal. Had some tahini,
nice,
and had some. Cheersing myself. It's just
but it is, you're replacing a lot of stuff, with good stuff. And
doing stuff with my hands, and then I had a bit of pudding.
Yeah, and I like that you document it as proof that you're actually doing it. It's not just a conversation in your head, or you say to your mates, "You're doing this."
Well,
it's sort of like, look,
I
here
could
you go.
easily, and sometimes I prefer not filming it.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But then I imagine, then I think to myself, oh, you know what? At least now noise pollution gives me a reason. So it's like, it's a balance. It's not just living your life for the podcast, and it's not doing nothing. It's not. It doesn't let you can't do nothing because you've got to do something for the
and you've got all this technology now, right? That we have at our disposal, and it's not a TikTok video. You're not showing your genitals. It's like you're actually doing something very positive to you as a human being, and using this as like some sort of sketchbook, live sketchbook.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy it, and thank you again for participating. We've already done 10 minutes. That's absolutely flown by. Here is today. So I got a puncture last night, Greg. I got up this morning and did some milk, and then I used to go to Picton Cycles, and I rang them 15 times because I've got another Brompton in there, and 15 times. So I get an Uber, and I go over there, and they've got a little thing on the front of the shop saying we're not here until the 17th. So I got the Uber driver, brilliant. So I ended up spending like £12.50 just having a chat with an Uber driver, but he was nice. And then I realised that there's a place.
That's cheaper than therapy, man.
He was great, actually.
That's a lot cheaper.
We had a
than
nice
therapy.
chat.
Yeah. Good.
Tiny one. So I'm going down to Ride in the Baltic area.
So that's me with the flat tyre there.
They'll fix it for me today.
Hopefully they'll do that. And then I bought myself a burrito because I was feeling. Sometimes I was like, I'm going to fast through today. I'm playing football later. I probably shouldn't play footy because I'm knackered from the Monday. I played 2 hours. Probably shouldn't be playing tonight, but I'm going to anyway. So I normally I'd fast.
Burrito?
So I had a burrito from
What's in
town.
there?
It's scrambled eggs, avocado, refried beans. And then I have some extra halloumi and there's some salad bits.
Sounds great, man. Sounds going to help you with the football.
So then I ended up going back, came to the studio with Connie, and then walked back to Ride, and then took Connie back home. So here's like a little sojourn through Liverpool Baltic area. There's some guitar, zigzaggy buildings of joy. There's the bike fixed. Thank you, Greg, for joining me in
Been a pleasure,
NOICE.
Robbie, as always.
You're back. You were in Damanhur for a bit, weren't you?
I was in Damanhur, yes, Damanhur spiritual community in Italy. Get your asses out there. They need your asses.
Take your mind and your ass will follow. Connie's food arrived. All right, I'll get off. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in 48 hours. Woo! God bless.
God bless, Rasta. Bye.